Dogecoin. YOLO! What's going on, guys? Doge here, and today, damn, I have not said that in a while. I missed you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a minute. I know I took a huge break, mental break, everything break. I went home for the holidays. Did a bunch of things over the past couple months that I want to do another video just explaining that to you guys if you care. But today's video, let's talk about 2023 and let's talk about crypto and let's talk about Dogecoin, because obviously I still have all of my holdings, guys. I never sold. Never sold. You can never say I'm a sellout, okay? So before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and all that good stuff. And there will be a lot more videos coming soon. I can promise you that. So today's video is aptly titled the top 3 places to buy Dogecoin in 2023. So I'm going to break it down to you guys. So this list is made up of what I think is the safest places to buy Dogecoin, what I think are the most convenient places to buy Dogecoin, and what I think, you know, just overall best platforms. So these have advantages and these have disadvantages. There's pros and cons to each one of these places. And but for the most part, these are solid places for you to, you know, especially with what happened with FTX, what happened with Voyager, Gemini. It's kind of tricky knowing where to buy Dogecoin and where not to buy Dogecoin. So that's why I compiled this list. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first one on the list is Coinbase. And a lot of you guys know or are familiar with Coinbase. Some of you may not know what Coinbase is. So Coinbase is a platform where you can buy and sell crypto. And you can also, they also have a wallet, a hot wallet, where you can store your crypto, right? So not your keys, not your crypto. What does that mean? If you guys are new here, that means that if you hold your coins on a platform, you actually don't own those coins. The platform owns those coins, right? And until you move it out into a wallet that you have the passwords to, you don't actually own those coins. So that's something to be familiar with if you guys aren't. But in any case, Coinbase has a Coinbase wallet, which is a hot wallet, but it's a wallet, and you can hold your crypto there. So let's talk about advantages and disadvantages of Coinbase. So Coinbase is probably one of the most revered crypto exchanges, I want to say. It's been around probably one of the longest times out of any other exchanges that I can think of. It actually came out it was founded in May of 2012, and you could buy Bitcoin there when it first came out, which was pretty cool. But it's been around for forever, over 10 years. There's staying power there. There's credibility there. Also, it IPO'd, I want to say, April 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So it is a publicly traded company. What comes with that is that there's a lot more rules and regulations as far as what's done in the exchange. There's more checks and balances there. And that gives you a more sense of security and just all around a safer exchange to have your crypto on. If you aren't going to have your wallets, which you should, have either a hot or a cold wallet. Cold wallet preferably. That's actually the better one to have. I could break that down later on. But if you're going to have crypto in an exchange, because of the set it and forget it, ease of use, conveniency, I would say Coinbase is probably the most solid crypto exchange out there currently. So let's talk about advantages and disadvantages, right? So that's some of the advantages. Some of the disadvantages are that on Coinbase, you can buy crypto one of 3 ways. You can either connect your bank account, you can either use a debit card, or you can use Apple Pay as well. The issue is with all of these ways, there's a limit of $5,000 per day that you can actually buy of crypto, right? That could be like you can only charge your card up to $5,000. The thing is with that too, especially if you're gonna, let's say you link your bank account or something like that and the money hasn't gone there yet, they'll go ahead and allow you to buy the crypto on their platform, but you can't move it out, you can't put it in a wallet until that gets cleared, right? So the money gets cleared. Now, obviously if you're using a debit card, there are more taxes and fees that come with that, but then you own the crypto that you can actually move it out because they're not waiting to clear anything. You can actually move that out into a wallet. So when it comes to that, Coinbase, you know, has pretty decent fees, I guess, when it comes to just buying and selling crypto on that exchange. But there are fees that come along with it. It's not the best by any means, by the way. There are other exchanges out there with better fees for buying and selling crypto, but you know that also comes with less security, I guess I want to say. Okay, so that's Coinbase. Advantages and disadvantages. Now, number 2 on the list, I want to say, is Robinhood. I know what you guys are thinking, Robinhood Pro, but like you're moving all of your crypto out of Robinhood. Why would you suggest us getting Robinhood? Robinhood is still to this day what I consider one of the safest platforms to have your crypto on. They are actually a stock first app, and then they decided to have crypto. They were founded in I want to say 2014, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say it was April of 2014, and they IPO'd in July of 2021. So they are also a publicly traded company, which also comes with more checks and balances, more regulations and rules. There's a board there, you know what I mean? And when it comes to Robinhood, I've always had a pretty decent experience, pretty good experience there outside of not being able to move your crypto. So let's talk about, let me see if there's any other advantages here with Robinhood. Safe, publicly traded, a user platform, like the user interface is incredible, probably one of the best that I've ever experienced buying and selling crypto on. I always would like to say, if Apple were to make a platform for stocks or crypto, it would look exactly like Robinhood, because it's so clean, it's just so easy to use, and it's just a beautiful user interface, which is one of the positive aspects of Robinhood as well. Now let's talk about the disadvantages. So with Robinhood, they recently came out with the ability to move your crypto in and out. So prior to, I don't remember exactly how many months ago it's been, but when I first bought crypto in Robinhood, you actually couldn't move the crypto out. They had complete custody of all of your crypto. You couldn't put it in a wallet even if you wanted to, so it was just stuck in Robinhood, right? They've since come out with crypto wallets, and you can actually move it out in and out of Robinhood. The only issue with that is they have a limit, so you can only move out $5,000 worth of any crypto within a 24-hour period, which sucks, right? So I've been moving out my crypto from Robinhood into a Ledger wallet, which is a cold wallet. Like I said, I can talk about that in another video if you guys want. I have some videos that I've already talked about cold wallets and ledgers. You guys can check that out. But if you wanted me to go into more, in depth, please leave a comment down in the comment section down below, and I'll do another video. I'll do a more in-depth video. But I've been moving all of my Dogecoin out of Robinhood into a Ledger, and I can only move out $5,000 a day. Now, if you're familiar with my portfolio, I have a pretty big portfolio full of Dogecoin, and it's taking me a very long time. I have about 4 million Dogecoin. It's taken a very long time to get that out of Robinhood because of the $5,000 limit per day. So that is something that I would consider a disadvantage. Also, when you're looking at ways to buy crypto on Robinhood, another disadvantage I would say is the fact that you can't use a debit card to buy anything on there. So you can't use your bank card. You can't use Apple Pay to buy anything on Robinhood. And I want to say the only way you can buy crypto on Robinhood would be to link your bank account to Robinhood. So when you do that, if you're a first-time user, Robinhood would allow you to instantly use $1,000 while that 1,000 from your bank is clearing once you move that over, right? I want to say the limit for any user is $1,000. Now, if you're a gold member on Robinhood, that limit goes to $5,000. No matter what your portfolio is, you can instantly transfer over $5,000 and have instant access to that to buy any stocks on the app or any crypto on the app. Now, they kind of match your portfolio as well, right? So if you have $25,000 worth of stocks or crypto in Robinhood, you can have instant access to another $25,000 just like that, as it's transferring over to Robinhood, because they're using your portfolio as collateral for that, right? Now, that goes up to 50,000. I want to say 50,000 is probably the max, unless they upped it, because I actually used that feature earlier on my purchases when I maxed out my credit cards and went all in on Dogecoin. I actually used the fact that my portfolio was above $100,000, I could have instant access to another 50,000. And I did some crazy wild stuff, and I'll talk to you guys about that later. But I transferred over $50,000 from my bank account And I didn't actually have all of that, and whatever, backfired and stuff. But cleared that up, paid that off. Everything is good, guys. Don't worry about me. But yeah, don't advise people doing that. But in any case, that's another disadvantage. You can't use a debit card. You can't use Apple Pay. You can only get up to $5,000 unless your portfolio is higher on Robinhood to be able to have instant access to. And you can only move about, like I said, $5,000 worth of crypto at any point within a 24-hour period on Robinhood, the app. Also, you don't have any trading fees when you're using Robinhood. That's another advantage. So when I was talking about Coinbase, Coinbase has fees to buy and to sell crypto. On Coinbase, Robinhood actually has 0 fees, and you can buy and sell on Robinhood without paying any fees. So that's another advantage. So advantages and disadvantages of buying Dogecoin on Robinhood. So moving on to number 3, it's actually Dogecard. So a lot of people have heard me talk about Dogecard before as a debit card that you can buy and sell things with. And instead of getting cash back, you get Dogecoin back, which is pretty cool. But a lot of people don't know you can actually buy and sell Dogecoin on the app without even using the card if you want to. You know what I mean? So if you do go on the Dogecard app and get a debit card, it looks like this. This is what the debit card looks like. But you can also use it as a trading platform. So some of the advantages of the Dogecard is that it has 0 fees to buy or sell Dogecoin, much like Robinhood, right? But unlike Robinhood, with its $5,000 limit of moving crypto in and out of it, on the Dogecard app, you don't have a limit as to how many Dogecoin you can move out. So if I decide to buy $10,000 worth of Dogecoin, I can move out $10,000 worth of Dogecoin, which is pretty cool. So that's some of the advantages. Also, it's pretty user-friendly as well. Very clean user interface. And I feel like it's a good, kind of beginner starter place to go and buy and sell Dogecoin there if you want. And not only that, but if you do get the debit card, like I said, which looks like this, you can get that Dogecoin back. You can buy some more Dogecoin on there, or you can take that reward you get, the Dogecoin reward you get for your purchases, and move that out of the app whenever you want, which is pretty cool. So okay, so here's some of the disadvantages of the Dogecard. The Dogecard is not a publicly traded company. The Dogecard has been around less than 5 years. And what else? The Dogecard is a pretty small company. It's not a huge company like Robinhood or a huge company like Coinbase. It's a smaller company. But with a smaller company, you also typically get better customer service. You can reach out to them on the DMs, on Twitter, follow them on there, and you get a response to your question pretty quickly, which is pretty cool. So let's recap the 3 places to buy Dogecoin in 2023. Number 1 is Coinbase. Advantage: very secure, very safe. It's been around for forever, and it's a publicly traded company. Disadvantage: you have to pay fees in order to buy and sell Dogecoin on there, and you have a limit of only $5,000 per day that you can buy of Dogecoin. Now, number 2, Robinhood. Advantage: user interface is beautiful, very user-friendly, been around for a while as well, also publicly traded company, no fees for buying or selling Dogecoin, but some of the disadvantages are that you can only move out $5,000 worth of crypto per day. If you're a new user, you only get up to $1,000 instant deposit access. You can only use your bank account to link. You can't use a debit card or Apple Pay to buy on there. And if you're a gold member, you can use up to $5,000 instant access. And yeah, those are the disadvantages of Robinhood. Number 3, Dogecard. Advantages: no fees to buy or sell Dogecoin. Incredible customer service, great user interface as far as being very user-friendly. You get a cool debit card if you decide to get one, and you get Dogecoin back on every purchase, and you can move out an unlimited amount of Dogecoin per day that you would like. And yeah, those are the advantages. Disadvantages: it's a fairly new company, smaller company, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So those are the top 3 places to buy Dogecoin in 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. If you guys want to see my portfolio, I'm going to show it to you guys. Like I said, I've been moving Dogecoin out every single day from Robinhood into a ledger. And what else? yeah, so I'll show you guys my Robinhood portfolio, and then I'll also show you guys what my ledger's looking like with all of my Dogecoin on there. And yeah, guys, I guess Happy New Year, because this is the first video I've done of 2023. But super excited to talk to you guys. And let's talk crypto the rest of the year. We're in a bear market, guys. This is the best time to invest. I can't stress that enough, because when the bull run comes, and it will come, whether it's in a year or 2 years, you will be ready and you will be able to reap the profits of your patience. Okay? So yeah, let's get to my portfolio, and I will see you guys on the next video. Finger guns. All right, guys, so here's my portfolio for today. In the past hour, we are down $300. In today, we are down $2,300. This past week, we are actually up $4,300. The past month, we are down $3,000. In the past 3 months, we're up almost $14,000. Year to date, we are up $41,000. This year, we are down in the past year, we are down $169,000, and of all time, we are up $196,000. So, like I said, the majority of my Dogecoin is actually in Ledger already. I've been slowly moving it out. So this is just a fraction of what I still have in Robinhood. If we want to see how my Doge is doing a day, we are 8.6 cents currently. This past week has been a little rocky here and there. Past 3 months, we've been up almost 10%. This year's been a little rocky, but as you can see at the overall chart, it looks like we bottomed out right around the end of 2022. Well, October of 2022, where we were hitting 6 cents, 5 cents. In retrospect, this is probably where you wanted to pile it up and stack. But, it is what it is. You can still do it now. We're still at 8 cents. You know what I mean? My position, in case you guys didn't know, now you know, I have 1.4 million Dogecoin currently on my Robinhood, because like I said, I've been moving it out. Average cost basis of 4.7 cents, value of $121,000, portfolio diversity, basically 100% all in on Dogecoin, and total return is over $57,000. And yeah, let me show you guys my ledger now. So here is my ledger. I have about $250,000 in it currently. As far as Dogecoin is concerned, I have 2.4 million Dogecoin in my Ledger wallet. That's currently about $212,000. But yeah, I mean, you'll be able to see it better over the course of the next few months as it goes up and down here. But yeah, that's where I'm currently sitting right now. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I also have a bunch of NFTs. We can talk about that later. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. And yeah, don't forget, this is not financial advice, by the way. I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your own due diligence and your own research before investing in crypto or the stock market, because it can get very volatile. I'm only doing this for entertainment purposes only, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Do, 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 do.